Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Eagles 6-1. Let's go, Commanders. You up next. Let's go.
Let's go. We got a new player on the team.
It's all about domination. It's about to be a heavyweight match. Get to the ball, smack somebody out.
There's a lot of young safeties that are doing some things, but I think he probably stands out the most to me.
Big time players, man, make them big time plays. I run this. It's my I run this. When y'all talk about who the best in the league, come on now. Stop playing with me. Where else y'all want to be? Let's go. I can look you in your eyes, I know you ready. I can look you in your eyes and tell you ready. Hey, man, all the talk this week has been about them. I always tell y'all, it's all about us. Every single play, set the tone. Make the remember this, man. Let's go ahead and ride. Bring the bring the energy, man. Let's go. Go ahead and live your dream today, man. That's what it's about, dog. Go live your dream. Let's go, DB's on 3. 1, 2, 3, DB.
Byard is one of the best safeties in the game. He's top shelf. Range, communication, anticipation.
Fires downfield. The ball is intercepted. Byard, the mayor of Murfreesboro. What a great play. We had to turn up in Hollywood, you know what I'm saying?
All different spots. Fits in that defense so perfect. Physical, fast, good ball skills, everything you'd want.
Ball skills, a crazy amount of picks, since he's been in the league. A game changer.
Since 2017, KevyByard has 23 interceptions.
Ball up in the air, intercepted Byard.
Best in the league among safeties.
I think he's one of the best safeties in the game.
The AFC Defensive Player of the Month for October.
One of the young guys, I'm really impressed with his game.
KevyByard gets to the quarterback.
On everybody, man, and welcome to the very first episode of The Truth. Yes, sir. 17-0. BIRD.
16-1 until proven otherwise. 16-1. Welcome to episode 8 of The Truth with your host BG31 and JC Sports Talk. Break down everything that's truth about this year's Eagles football team.
And that's the key right there. The truth. The truth is always going to be over me, folks. Don't worry about it. The truth is always going to be over me because I tell the truth and BIRDGANG live in La La Land. But it's all right. Welcome to episode 8, like he said. And today, we got plenty of news to talk about. Good. I don't know about no bad or no ugly, but a lot of good stuff happening for the Philadelphia Eagles. So I can't wait to see how this show goes because I'm excited. I'm pumped up. And I can't wait.
First off, you went to the game.
I did.
You were at the game, my guy.
I was at the game.
Give us that experience right off the jump.
Hey, let me tell you, I'm not going to lie. All right? I tell the truth to the people. I keep it honest. I was a little nervous because on defensive side, I didn't know the game plan, right? I didn't know because the middle of the Philadelphia Eagles was my biggest worry. The middle. So that was, I told my fiance, I'm like, man, I'm a little nervous right now because the number one scoring team, passing, the number one rushing team, With Moser, A-Chain, all those boys, but A-Chain is out for at least 4 games. But I'm telling you, they had so many weapons. But when I got there, had a couple drinks in me, had a cheesesteak, tailgate, 4th and John. Shout out to 4th and John, man. Yo, I was like, hell nah. We got this. Yo, we got this. Kelly Green all over the place. Yo, I don't know what happened to the Miami Dolphins takeover, but I didn't see no orange and no with the light turquoise they got, aqua, none of that. It was nothing but Kelly Green, and the Philadelphia Eagles Stadium was perfect, man. And I felt it. We was going to win. And guess what? When I go to games, I told you last year, I'm going to tell you again, 99% we going to win. I've been to one game. 99. I've been to one game where I lost. You wasn't there. No, it was just me and my fiance was there at the Bucks game. Jalen Hurts' first full year starting. I kind of knew that game was like, okay, hey, I just want to see Tom Brady before he retired. We lost that game. Ever since then, besides you and all these other,
That's 2 games.
Huh?
That's 2 games.
What do you mean?
You said 1 game. It's really 2 games you've been to that we lost.
Well, yeah.
You like 50%, my guy.
Yo, I'm not. Yo, I've been the past 3 years. I've been in 10 Eagles games the past 3 years.
Okay,
so,
80%.
Trust me,
I like that.
I'm 8-2. 8-2 going to these games. And guess what? I'll be at the game again this Sunday. 20 minutes. I'll be at the Commanders game. So let's get it.
Well, let's get it. That sounds fun, man. I wish I was there. I wish I was there. I'm gonna go with another one. I just gotta figure out which one to get my butt down there, man. Hey, man. But the Eagles are 6-1. We just beat the Miami Dolphins. Everybody thought that Miami and Tua and Waddle and Mostert was just going to come in there, run up the scoreboard, and it's going to be this big shootout, man. The Eagles did their job and did their job well. Let's talk about the game a little bit. How you like it? What was the key moments for the game from you?
The key moments for the game for me was Jalen Hurts, man. You know what I mean? But I'm going to give you a key bad and key good, right? We kept the Dolphins in the game. Like, the Dolphins only scored 7 points. Like, realistically, they scored 7 freaking points, right?
Yeah.
We kept them in the game a long time into the 4th quarter, all that good stuff. But then Jalen Hurts, and that's why he's different. He's built different because he have a short-term memory. The fumble, that led to 3 points. The pick 6, I can't believe that he threw that. I'm watching him like, what are you doing? A pick 6, so that's 10 right there. But he bounced back after that, almost perfect. The big bomb to A.J. Brown, but there is big play slaying with the pick because the Dolphins were driving. And about to go score. I mean, we are up by 7. They're about to go score to tie it up. And then Cunningham was covering the running back, and Slade was covering Tyreek Hill, but the ball was short.
Yep.
And he was watching it the whole time, caught the ball. Stadium went wild. That was a turn of events right there. That pick 6, because I think that if he wasn't at pick 6, they might have scored, and then we will go from there. But definitely the pick 6 was the turn of events. Definitely the pick 6.
Yeah, man, it was definitely a turn of events. The turn of events, like you said, like that would be both turnovers from Hurts. Hurts is starting to turn over the ball a little bit more than my liking, a little bit more than his liking, a little bit more than we've seen Hurts turn over the football. In previous years. I know he's only started, this is 3rd year starting. So we don't have that much to look back to. But at the end of the day, this guy is still, 23 out of 25 games this guy has won in the regular season. 23 out of 25 football games, we have been hailing the victory dance from the Philadelphia Eagles, man. So I'm not going to be too hard on my quarterback, Jalen Hurts. You know, he still is doing his damn thing. He still makes sure his turnovers are early and he makes up for them after. So, you know, it's definitely a good thing out there to have a quarterback like a Jalen Hurts, you know, that can, you know, make mistakes early, but definitely come back and keep winning that football game, man. That's some good stuff out there.
Yeah. Hey, look, hey, I'm telling you, in sports, you have to have short-term memory, man.
Facts.
Especially as a quarterback. Yes, you threw an interception, but what you gonna do? Just say, "Oh my God, threw an interception," and throw another one. Let me throw another one and another one. You know, no. He bounced back. He went to the sideline. Yo, we was like, boo. Yo, after that pick six, I'm like, come on. You literally gave him 10 points. You literally gave him 10 points. So we was booing. Sure, I'm not gonna lie. I was too. I was like, come on, Hurt. Yo, I'm over here tweeting and stuff. I don't want to hear shit from Jalen Hurts tomorrow. No inspirational quotes. I want you to win now. I'm a little bit emotional. You know what I mean? Us Eagle fans are emotional fans, but it's okay. But guess what? He bounced back, man. Like you said, man, you have to have a short memory, especially as a quarterback, man. But this game was awesome. A big win for the Philadelphia Eagles, even though people are saying now the Dolphins, they ain't really beat nobody, right?
No.
Like their teams that they won was a combined of 6 for 20 something. 6 wins total and 24 losses. So how good was the Dolphins? I don't know, but I know
historically good. Last I checked.
Huh?
I said historically good. The last I checked.
Yeah.
The best offense in football. One of the best offense ever to touch a football field.
Inflated.
See, that's what I like. They always hype up these teams to go against us, and we shut them down. You know, remember last year?
Bad. All of a sudden, they're bad.
Yeah, remember the Niners last year, NFC Championship? Oh, Niners best team in football, blah, 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 blah. Brock Purdy's undefeated, blah, 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 blah. And what happened?
Yeah,
you heard.
Hey,
we destroyed them.
Look, honestly, okay, but I understand. I start looking in. If I'm not a fan of Philadelphia Eagles, I start looking in. I wanted Brock Purdy to be there the whole game. I wanted to see, hey, could we shut him, can we shut the 49ers offense down with Brock Purdy? Yes, he got hurt, unfortunately, because his line did not block for him, whatever it was. But I understand outside looking in. But inside looking out, I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Hey, you talking trash, pull up, and bam, you get your ass whooped. That's on you. But yes, I understand. Just like this year, right? Just like this year, the Dolphins, right, haven't played nobody. Like they literally 6-24, 6-25, the teams that they played. We play them. Well, we still got confidence in the Dolphins. Why? Because they look good. They're not the Philadelphia Eagles. That's it. You know what I mean? Look. If you're an Eagle fan or a player or a coach, you hate it on, period.
Look at this. We got a Dolphins fan in the building.
Oh, man.
We got a Dolphins fan in the building.
Here we go.
Cheaters. Refs rigged us. Cheaters.
But look. Hey, ask him what happened when he played good teams. When he played the Bills, they got smacked.
They ain't even good.
Eagles, they get smacked. They only beat bad teams so far. So that's a fact. Okay. And let's just say the ref might have missed a few calls. It wasn't going to change the outcome of the game. The Philadelphia Eagles was more physical. Watching that game, Hassan Reddick, that was one of his best games I've seen as a Philadelphia Eagle. Not because of the sacks, but he was right there,
setting that edge.
Yeah, just getting
that edge
before the ball even started. He had 7-yard loss in the backfield. It wasn't about the sack. The Eagles had to play a 5-man front. We usually play a 4-man front, but we saw something from the Bills, and we played a 5-man front. Like 80% of the game was a 5-man front, and Hassan Reddick was eating all day. So it wasn't really about the refs because the Eagles got penalties called on them too, but they were offsetting. That's your problem. If two teams commit a penalty, offset and retry again. The Eagles did have a couple penalties called, but they were all set because of the Dolphins penalty.
Yeah, and that was a BS one off the push tush. You know, the brotherly shove, that one. Oh, Jason Kelsey, they thought it was the guard, and it was actually Jason Kelsey's hand, and he was allowed to do that. So, yeah, man, it is what it is. People going to cry after they play us, period. You know, we continue to just push and manhandle teams. Whenever you win up front on a D-line, O-line, you will usually win the football game. You know, we had turnovers. Everything could have went their way. But we have star players all across the board that went out there. You got to give a big shout out to Sean Desai, man, that defense. Making adjustment after adjustment after adjustment after adjustment. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is something that this team's not used to seeing. And like Josh Sweat said, he's letting them go out there and play football. Let them be free. Let them do pretty much what they want to do out there. You know what I'm saying? Just the formation you need to be in. Do your damn job. That's what he's doing out there. And I love seeing what we're getting done from our defense side of football.
Yeah, I mean, look, I had no hate for Sean Desai. I mean, we always try and say, okay, what kind of defense are you playing? But like on his defense, his guys were hurt. Like this, last year, the Eagles were lucky. The
healthy
team, you know, throughout the whole NFL. But this year, we started early. Like, you know what I mean? Bradbury missed a game. Slay missed a game. Blankenship missed multiple games. Our slot corner is out for the season, right? I mean, so in the secondary, Kobe Dean missed 4 games. So the secondary, the defense is banged up. But still, we still managed to stay afloat. And now, plays are getting healthy. Trades are happening, but we're going to get into that. But I'm telling you right now, I mean, we weathered the storm with the injuries. We weathered that storm. So now it's time for us to let's see what you're about, Sean Desai. Let's see what defense you wanted to run with a healthy team.
And as mad as you guys want to be about Jalen and this football team, if the playoffs were to start today, look what it'd be like. The number 1 seed.
And I'll be going to the divisional round.
Philadelphia. Then you got Detroit, San Fran. Look at the Falcons doing something. Tampa Bay, Cowgirls, and Seahawks.
Oh, the Cowboys will be out first round. The wild card weekend, Cowboys will be out. They play the 49ers. They done. Nah, that's a bad. The Cowboys better pray that either, they play the Falcons or somewhere in there that they're the more 6th seed or something. Because if they got to play the 49ers, they're out again, and everybody's getting fired.
Look at that. We got a Chiefs fan, 6-1 Chiefs fan up in the building. Our arch rivals. He says, y'all ain't beating us. And guess what? The only leg you have to stand on when you make a comment like that is since Reed's been there, we have not beat you. So you got a little credit on that, but we gonna win this season.
Look, this is a guarantee right here. Guarantee we beat the Chiefs this season.
I guarantee it too.
Guarantee.
Yes, I definitely believe in that. We definitely gonna win those Chiefs this year. What up, Eric? How you doing today, my guy, man? Make sure all you guys hit that like, subscribe, support your Eagles content creators. This is episode 8 of The Truth, where we just drop facts. So what else we talking about? We talk about Jalen Hurts in the game. What grade you giving him?
Wait, let's talk about AJ Brown, man. I mean, are you going to talk about that?
You got to give Hurts a grade first.
Okay, Hurts to me, he deserved a B, a solid B, not no A. You know what I mean? Because he gave away 10 points. Like, there's no way I can say, oh my God, everybody. Hey, look, I understand this is the new millennium that we all get trophies, right? We are. Hey, you got 100th place. Guess what? Here's a trophy, buddy. And we trying to hurt it. No, I'm not. Jalen Hurts get a solid B from me. I saw it live in person. How he waited there, fumbled the ball. God damn it. When he threw the ball, God damn it. So I can't give him nothing but a solid B. He bounced back. The B is for bouncing back.
B for bounce back. I like it. I'm on board with you. I'm not giving no A, and I love Jalen Hurts, man. But he's really been these turnovers got to stop. They got to stop. You got to be a little bit more careful with the football. I'm giving him a B- for the game. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it didn't have to be this close. It should have been a blowout.
Absolutely not.
It should have been a blowout. We should have handled business the way, like you said, 10 points. What they scored 17. They would have scored 7 damn points against us, period.
Yeah.
Without your turnovers, my guy. But I love you. You my dog. So damn right, I'm giving you a B+. Thank you, Jay Hurst, for being resilient and being a fighter and being the most important. Like I said this last night on the show, I don't give a damn if Jalen throws 20 damn interceptions. If we win that football game, he did his damn job.
Wow.
And as of right now, Jalen Hurts has only lost 2.
Cat flying everywhere. Cat flying.
Jalen Hurts has only lost. Listen. Jalen Hurts has only lost 2 damn regular season games in 2 years. So when you only lost 2 regular season games in 2 years, my guy,
you think that
you can do what you want to do.
Hold up. Jalen Hurts threw 3 interceptions. He cost us that game. Yo, I don't care. So there's no way you say, hey, he could throw 20 interceptions as long as we win. Hell no. It don't happen that way. The team with the most turnovers usually win the game. So 20 turnovers, come on. Even 5, even 4.
I said, obviously you didn't listen to what I said. I said, I don't care if he threw 20 interceptions but won the game. As long as you win the game, you did your damn job. And that's what people is. I was being extreme with it, JT. I wasn't really saying he's going to throw 20. I'm just saying, I don't care. He's a winner. A winner, chicken dinner. Jalen Hurts is that dude.
I'm not going to lie. If he throws 20 interceptions, like in a season, we're going to lose a lot of games. So I do care. Unlike you, I tell the truth. That's why the truth is on top of me once again.
The truth is, if Jalen Hurts throws 50 interceptions in a season, but the Eagles win a damn Super Bowl, you ain't going to give a damn.
Well, first of all, it's not happening. The math will add up. Because you know why?
That's true.
Interceptions lead to the other teams with points and more points than you and crucial times and end up in L's. There's no quarterback in NFL history done through that many interceptions. As a matter of fact, Jameis Winston, like that 1 year, where then he threw like 30 interceptions, 30 touchdowns. He got booted out of there for Tom Brady. He was like, get out of there. 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions, somewhere around the ballpark. But you can't win like that because you are counterproductive. So I'm helping you win, but guess what? I'm about to keep you in the game. You know what I mean? So no, absolutely not. Jalen Hurts needs to protect the ball better than he has been right now. Right now, he's tied with the league with interceptions, I think. Right? I mean, so that's not good. To me, that's not good. That means that our defense is being put in compromising position, and now they have to bail us out. Thank God we have a good front, the number one, run-stopping defense. Teams cannot run on us. Thank God for that. Because if they could run on us with the interception, with turnovers, they're going to milk the clock and score. We turn it over, milk the clock and score. So I don't agree with that. But I understand where you're coming from. It's all about the wins. But hell nah, he got paid for a reason. He's our future. We cannot. Do
you feel like that's what it is? Because you know how a lot of players across the league, my guy, when they get that paycheck the next year, they play go a little down.
Well, I just think that this year is different because Hurts' mindset, him as a player, he's not about the bag like that. I feel like with the whole new OC coming in, right? Well, Brian Johnson, a new OC, he's trying to put his wrinkle into this, on the system too, because he's trying to say, hey, I'm not just gonna, hey, Shane Steichen, just give me your play sheet and call the same plays. He's trying to make a name for himself too, right? So that kind of hurt us and now Hurts being best friend, since he knew him when he was in diapers, you know what I mean? So now it's kind of hard to cut somebody out. But Hurts even said it. I like to be coached hard. But you can say that all day. But if I'm your best friend or I'm like, man, I know you. I'm like, it's that line that you don't want to cross. You know what I mean? So that's why Shane Steichen. Are we missing Shane Steichen? You know what I mean? Like, not this past game, but the game before. Are the Philadelphia Eagles missing Shane Steichen?
Hey, we can get to that one.
You know,
when we start grading these coaches, we're gonna get to that one for sure.
All right.
Let's go running backs now. I feel like this is incomplete because they didn't give my dog Swift the ball enough. I feel like he's Booby Miles all over again. It's like they're protecting him or something. They're not giving him the carries he needs. Like there was a whole stretch of the game where they didn't even give him the ball. He was sitting on the sideline. How do you feel about that? I feel like they're trying to keep him healthy for the back end of the season because it's still early. I don't think you need to do that, man. You need to keep feeding Swift the ball. You notice how good our offense looks when he's running that rock. Keep feeding him.
What thing is this? I feel like that the Dolphins came into this game just like every other team come into the game saying, hey, we got to stop the run. We got to stop the run. Because the Dolphins was a bad run-stopping defense. But for some way, somehow, they were stopping the run because they were bringing extra guys sometimes. But Swift had 15 carries. So it's not like
Gainwell have. The game was the guy that I'm thinking he's not making that pop no more.
Gainwell had 8 carries. All right. So Swift had 15 carries for 62 yards, averaging 4.1 per carry, right? Gainwell had 8 carries, 16 yards with 2 point, just 2 point. That's it. Like 2.0 yards. Every time he touches the ball. Yes, Swift was having a better game because of his talent, his skill set. But the Dolphins were definitely trying to stop the run and make Jalen Hurts. This season is about you got paid. Let's see what you could do. Because every team is going to try to stop the run. They know the Eagles could run the ball. They're going to try to make – hey, what's up, Joseph? Hey, they are trying to make Jalen Hurts beat him with his arm. They still don't trust his arm, right? 7, 8 interceptions already, 6 game in, 7 game in. Just like an interception every game, you could guarantee, hey, you about to get a pick. And that might be the changing of the ties if you throw it. So teams right now are loading up the box. They are stopping the run, and they are forcing Jalen Hurts. Even he said it. Like, they are playing us different this year. How they playing you different? They are spying me more. Like, they are, like, literally trying to stop me from running. The Eagles are running less RPO this year than last year. Way less. We're not using the RPO enough because teams are game playing for it. So, yes, he's going to have some.
I think that's bad. I don't even care because you're acting like they had an option to stop the RPO. They didn't have no option last year. There's no option. It's a triple option. There's no option to stop. You can stop 2 of them. It's really hard. That's the reason why we ran it so well, to stop all 3 phases of it. You got to run it more, I feel like. That helped the running game. Jalen, I'd rather see him. It seemed like when Jalen was, running his RPO, keeping the ball running, there were a lot more cleaner runs to him running this damn draw play all the damn time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, is it on Jalen or is it the offensive coordinator? Like Brian Johnson, he's trying to keep him safe, right? And he got paid. He's our future. I don't want to do nothing to, put him in harm's way. You know what I mean? So, but Jalen, the past, he hasn't played a full season yet.
He hasn't. That's true.
So, I mean,
that's true.
He missed a couple games there, 2 games, so, I mean, we got to keep him healthy. And when he don't play, we don't win. So now, you know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. But the RPO, though, you still have to have that threat because that's what got Jalen Hurts paid. That's what made Jalen Hurts. Is the RPO. But you don't have to run him all the time, but at least run the RPO. And then, if you see somebody coming, slide. But the RPO percentage is way down because we're not even doing it no more. We try to make Jalen just drop back and throw the ball.
And the draw shouldn't be your main go-to play for him.
Draw. I hate that.
I hate that play. I think you've seen him get banged up a little bit. You know, he had came out of half with the knee brace on. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about that? Do you think that this is something that's been lingering, or do you think it just happened in the game? He came back out the second half with the knee brace.
I mean, maybe it's a tweak a little bit, but man, I didn't really see anything during the game that was like, okay, hey, he did the brotherly shove at least 5 times in the second half. So, and he had to push with his legs. He had to push. So I'm not worried about his knee at all. I feel like maybe if he's trying to run left or right, but the strength is still there, you know what I mean? So I'm not worried about it. If Jalen say he's fine until I see in the game that you're not fine, then right now he's fine. So he came out the second half with a knee brace, but they didn't change the play calling at all. I think he's been messed up. We just seen it this week. Might buy. We haven't seen.
Be why we haven't seen a lot of RPOs.
Yo, but someone out there, right? Someone showed a clip of Jalen Hurts running against the Vikings, and that's where he hurt his left leg, because you can see when he's trying to change direction, his left leg extended a little bit. So that's where someone just put up the clip today. That's where he might have got hurt against the Vikings. We was week 3.
Mm-hmm.
So now every time he runs, he's like so hesitant. But then he done ran, against SoFi Stadium, joking people. So I mean, it's just one of them things that it's all right. It's all right. Hey, you put a brace on it just to make sure that it doesn't get worse. But it's not like that you're in pain. You just say, hey, let me protect my knee, then put a brace on it, and then everybody is making a big deal out of it.
Richard. Yeah, man. I don't know. I won't say that that's the reason why I agree with you that the coaching is why we haven't seen the RPO, the whole Brian Johnson thing. He's bringing his own wrinkle, and I heard you say do you think he's going to come in with the same game plan? Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? I know you want your own wrinkle, but you can come with the same game plan with your own wrinkle, because at the end of the day, this is still Nick Sirianni's offense. He is the mastermind behind this offense. You're picking and choosing what plays you want to use out of the structure of the offense with the players that you got. But I think Johnson just stop with this draw. I'm done with it. Stop with the draw shit. You gotta be done with that. I understand. You think about it. It worked a couple of really good times last year for us. Remember a couple of games? I think he even won a game last year off of it. You know what I'm saying? He opened it up, but it wasn't used as frequently, so it made it more effective, I feel like. Now we're just using it. I remember he used it back-to-back in the game, a couple of times where it's what the hell did you see the first time to make you want to run that shit again? Come on. What, am I watching the same game? Are we doing the same thing? But at the end of the day, yeah, like Mrs. Ash said, we are winning. Jalen's a winner. We are winning, but I think the unnecessary hits. And I'm not the guy that, I like Jalen running, but when you just running a basic play like that over and over again, it's not really showing the diversity in how he runs. And I think that diversity of play calling is how he stays healthy when he's running the football, as opposed to him just, okay, we're going to just push, brotherly shove, and we're going to run a draw. It's come on.
Yeah,
make it a little bit better.
But see, also, I think that is in Jalen Hurts' mind too, because on Sunday night, Richard was at the game. What's up, Richard? I was there too, Richard. I was at the game too. But I'm telling you, he pulled they did the RPO. He started running slow and he just slid. I was like, wait, keep running at an angle. Keep running. No, he just slid. So I think that Jalen knows that he got paid and he got to protect himself. To be available. So his mindset changed also compared to last year.
Yeah.
When he was trying to prove that he was the guy. But this year he knows that he's the guy. So now he's protecting himself a little bit more.
EC1 says, do you think we need a DN or a running back, or are we fine? I know where we're going with this, EC1. We good, right? But I know where you're going with this. And I know Philly Eagle 56 says, big boy running back just signed Fournette. And I love Leonard Fournette. I think that would be a nice pickup for you. Huh?
Who signed Fournette?
No, he's saying it'd be good for us to sign him. I think he's a free agent right now.
No, hell, no, absolutely. No, we don't run the ball
but we should run the ball more, man.
It doesn't matter. We're not using the players we have right now. We're not even using. We're not even using Penny. Where Penny at? Give him a chance.
I think he was only an insurance plan. That's all he was good.
No.
I think he was only an insurance plan for real. Like, I don't see us using Penny very often. I think that, like I said earlier, I don't think the Eagles think that Swift's going to make it through because he hasn't. That's another guy that hasn't made it through a season in a while. I don't think he's going to make it through the whole season. I think that's why they limit his carries. They give Gatemore a little bit more carries. And I think that's also why they don't activate Penny because I feel like there's going to be a game. He's going to be going off and he's going to get hurt. And then when that game comes, neither one of those two guys stay healthy. Penny doesn't stay healthy either, so you can't be playing both of them. Having both of them get hurt. Now you don't have either one of them, so they're keeping him. That's why Penny be getting healthy scratches.
But we don't run enough in the red zone to get Henry to give up all these, asset or a Fournette. Why? Like, why?
Whoa. You know what it is, though? Where was this up here? I see. I think it was Joseph who said it. Sorry about that. Looks like you're right here. Joseph said it. It looks like Nick's offense when we first took over, and that's exactly what it looks like. And what happened came week 6, week 7. We start running a damn ball.
Yeah, but we ran the ball.
We ran more this year than that year. I'm just saying we kind of get that last game kind of looked like that first year with Nick, and even the way Jalen's playing kind of looks like that first year. It's like
that's not true. This all looked like. Look, it's a medium, right? I mean, it's like okay, boom, we want to try and make Jalen Hurts throw, but at the same time, they are running the ball. Yeah, yes, you had that one game where it's like, what the hell, like 8 touches, but they ran the ball 30-something times, 34 times,
we should never go under 60-40.
We threw the ball 31 times, right? So, but you have to keep teams off balance, though. You have to keep teams off balance. That's why the 50-50 is kind of worked for us. But you can't be 50 throws and 25 runs. That's not how it works. So, and I saw that against the Jets, right? You drop him back, Lane Johnson's out, and you throw it 45 times, and you run it 18 to 20 times. That's a bad math. But we've been doing fine throughout the season. That's why Swift is the 3rd leading rusher in the NFL. So this is not like year 1 all over again. But I just think that we need to stick to what is working. You know what I mean? Like, and not try to be too say, oh my God, this is working too much. Let's try to explode. Let's try to make something sexy. No, stop trying to be sexy. All right, you don't want to be sexy without trying. You run the ball. Guess what? AJ Brown gonna be open. Goddard's gonna be open. Smith's gonna be open. You got the receivers, the playmakers to be sexy if you stay true to yourself.
Yeah, facts. And we were running the ball all them good games. It made the receivers more open. You run the ball to set up the pass, and that was the problem at first. You didn't understand. You run the ball to set up the pass. So, what are we giving the running back as a whole? Grade. What grade are you giving these guys?
Well, I'll give them a B, man. I mean, they kept the other offense off balance enough. But like I said, Swift was averaging 4 yards a carry. So, I mean, I can't give them a C or D. But overall, the whole team was 2.9, almost 3 yards a carry. So, if you look at it, 3.69, the brotherly shove, automatic first down. That's what kept us on the field, right? Running the ball, 3 yards there, 3 yards there. That's okay, 3 yards there. We go for it on 4th down. 3 yards there. So, I get the whole running back a B, because we didn't even bust 100 yards. That's why I give him a B.
I like that. I go with that, the B, because I want him to run the ball more. But at the end of the day, he was effective when he was running the ball. And he had some nice runs in there, too, to help us continue drive, especially late in that football game. We need to keep getting first downs. What, Ready Red? How you doing, my guy? Your team's coming next soon. 2 more games. We're gonna get you. Oh, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, so I give him a B. But to EC1's little thing, says Derrick Henry's available. Let's get him. I agree. I want Derrick Henry.
Stop.
Why not? Why not? They're giving people away in Tennessee for pennies. For pennies. And we're gonna get to that. I see a lot of this, guys. Don't think I'm disrespecting you guys. I do see a lot of the KevyByard talk and the defensive side. We just ain't made it over to the defensive side. We definitely gonna get there though. I'm just letting you guys know I will come back to some of these questions and comments once we get over there. But yeah, for the offensive running backs, I say we go get a
need Henry. We do not.
Why not though? It's not what we need, JC. It's about winning the goddamn Super Bowl. If we can trade for the best running back in the league, he'll be behind the best line. And as long as he don't come in here cocky thinking he needs all the carries.
We literally just talked about how the Eagles are getting away from the RPO of the run. Why are you going to bring in a running back that wants the ball and give up?
If you bring him in, you're going to have to run the football.
Well, in the process, and another pick.
That's fine.
You have to give up picks. I don't want Derrick Henry, okay? I don't care. We don't need a running back.
He's a power back.
We are a top 5 rushing team.
He's a power back and the best back in the league. If you want to share carries with Swift to win a Super Bowl,
no, we're not winning a Super Bowl with Derrick Henry unless the play calling is going Derrick Henry way.
But that's why our backup is only freaking Kenny Gainwell and Boston Scott, so he don't have no persuasion to go the other way. But if you got a Derrick Henry and a Swift, I promise you, if Derrick Henry's back there, you're going to run that football a little bit more.
No.
I promise you, that's the truth.
You cannot be
right there.
a top 5 rushing team and talking about, in matter of fact, before last game, the past couple games, we was the number 2 rushing team because we're running the ball with Swift. We're doing fine. But why even, to me, that's unnecessary. If anything, just stick to upgrading the defense. Lead off alone.
Right here.
I understand that.
Henry behind our O-line would just be unfair. He's never ran behind a line of that. He never had weapons all around him like he has in Philadelphia. He never had a quarterback that can pull linebackers like we have in Philly. That would be unfair, unreal, and unbelievable to watch. Derrick Henry and Swift will both ball out this year for the rest of the season, man. I'm telling you, I don't want him to come in thinking I need to be Derrick Henry and get all the touches. No. I want him to come in and say, I want to win a Super Bowl.
All right, let's move on.
1-year deal.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, you could have O.J. Simpson, James Brown, all these Bo Jackson back there. If you're not running the ball, the play call, it doesn't matter who you have back there. It doesn't matter who.
I wish I was. That's what. But you're missing the point. You will run the ball. If you're an offensive coordinator, I don't care what you've been calling all year long. If you got a Derrick Henry back there, you're gonna run the football.
No. Swift is the number 3.
Swift is not even Derrick Henry, man. Derrick Henry is one of the best running backs ever to play the game. Is he not? Did I not call him King Henry? Has he not had 2,000 yards season?
And we got little time, man, because this Derrick Henry conversation is dead. To me, it's exhausting. Offense is good. We need to focus on defense. Because defense won championship last year. We get 1 stop. We would have been 2-time Super Bowl champ. And right now, we're 1-time Super Bowl champ because we need defense. Load up your defense and go get whatever you want to get. Super team up the defense, but leave the offense alone. Offense is not the issue. We are top 5 scoring offense, maybe number 4 scoring offense. So offense is not the problem at all. It's just play calling at the right time and turning the ball over.
Let's go receiver then. What you giving the receivers?
Yeah. I shoot AJ Brown, another 137 monster. You know what I mean?
Woo!
The Devontae Smith, showed up. Goddard showed up. You know what I mean? Your Goddard had the first touchdown, on tight end day. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give the wide receiver core A.
They definitely get A. Do you think AJ's about to break the record?
No, because
against the Commanders,
the Eagles are not about.
The Commanders just lost to the damn Giants.
No, it's not about okay, he might have a good game, but I'm telling you right now, we're not about force feeding one guy. If he's open, okay, cool. But I think that Devontae Smith needs to be involved more in the game plan. So I think they're going to go to him a little bit more. But AJ had the favorable matchup. So, you know what I mean? Hey, and then Hurts missed Devontae Smith wide open in the middle. So, I mean, Devontae Smith and Hurts need to get on the same page because Hurts is missing Smith a lot. I don't know why, but they need to go back to the film room.
He's trying to force feed AJ.
Well, we don't need that. That's the worst thing for us. As Eagle fans, we don't need any one person getting force feed. Yes, they don't have no ego, but still, these guys are too good to be trying to focus on one person. I hear you, but do not force feed one guy. Just be balanced. Smitty there, Goddard there, AJ there. I mean, but one of AJ catches was like a 50-something yard bomb. So I mean, he wouldn't even have over 100 yards if he didn't catch that last bomb, which was about 40, 50 yards. So, I mean, there wasn't force feeding him. He was like, oh, shoot, I got to get rid of it. And he threw it down to AJ, a beautiful throw. So, I think that Smitty and Goddard was more involved in his game plan. And I feel like going forward, especially a few weeks ago, we played the Commanders and they couldn't stop AJ. Hey, don't you think that they're going to try to put somebody over the top to help that DB? So don't force anything that's not there. Go to Smitty, go to Goddard, AJ open, cool. But that's your first look, Smitty and Goddard.
How'd you like your first taste of seeing Julio Jones and that Kelly Green? Kelly Green, he only had one catch, but he was only there for 2 days. You don't know the offense like that. How you feel about it? Did you hear that clip where it was like when Jalen Hurts threw that football to AJ when he was
he was Julio Jones.
He thought it was Julio Jones. How you feel about that?
He's so used to seeing Julio Jones in 11.
Yeah. And Julio Jones, I feel like I wanted a little bit more from Julio, obviously, this week. But I think that was good. I think he had like 8 plays or something like that. He got a catch. He got a little familiar with the offense. He sees how we get down. But I think Julio being our number 3 receiver is about to explode and about to really help out this offense a lot. I think he's gonna put up some numbers. He's gonna put up some numbers in some of these football games. He'll definitely be dangerous in that red zone. So I can't wait to the next game, especially a game against Washington, something like that. We definitely see a lot more Julio Jones and the rest of these tight ends. So offensive line, what grade are you giving them?
I give them, I did see. Look, man, I'm going to keep it 100. I did see a few holding penalties that should have been called that did not get called.
Really?
I mean, yes. I mean, Hurts got sacked like 3 times. Let me see. Hurts got sacked 3 times. Tua got sacked 3 times. I mean, offensive line was great. I mean, they didn't bust no hole open for a 100-yard game. We didn't have a 100-yard game. So I give him a B-.
A B-?
Yeah.
We did it. Brotherly shove 5 times, baby.
It doesn't. Well, that's automatic for us now.
But it should be.
Okay, fine. You know what? Upgrade to a B.
Yes.
Hey, upgrade to a B. All right.
I give him B too.
Like we didn't get 100 yards. Like we averaged 2.9 yards a carry combined as a whole rushing team. Like we are good at running, bullying, right? Bullying the defensive line. We didn't really do that. I mean, we kind of just steady, just slowly. Hey, they protect.
The D-line came to play for sure. They came to play. Phillips is doing his thing out there. Those guys came to play some football, man. I ain't gonna stun on that. I ain't gonna stun on that at all. So you gave him a B. I'll give you I'll match that B and say that's good.
Okay.
So now let's get over to the side that everybody want to talk about, the defensive line, baby. Josh Sweat, what did he have 2 sacks again? Is that what he did?
Defense total had 3 sacks. But Josh Sweat had 2 sacks. Yes. Somebody else had a half a sack. Let me see who it is. Oh, all right.
Jordan Davis did.
Fletcher Cox had a half a sack, and Jordan Davis had a sack. So look, the defensive line, they set the tone. I give them an A+ because I feel like that they could not play any better. Because yes, they only got 3 sacks, but at the same time, they set the tone for the Dolphins to be one dimension. They could not run on us. You know what I mean? So
Jordan Davis.
Matter of fact, Nolan Smith. Hey, Dane Smith get his. Wait, what's it?
Nolan Smith got his first sack. So we got more than 3 sacks.
But how is thing?
We got more than 3 sacks, dude.
Let me see. Oh, we got 4 sacks. My bad. Let me see. Nolan Smith got 1 sack. Josh Sweat got 2 sacks. And Fletcher Cox and Davis have half a sack. So absolutely, I give the defense line a B+ because that's because of them that our secondary. No, A+.
Okay. I was saying B+, my guy. You gotta give him a little bit better than that. Definitely gotta get these guys. Because like you said earlier, Hassan Reddick, man, is a monster. Ever since that cast came off, he's been dominating that football field. Him and Josh Sweat on these edges are absolutely amazing. My guy, Jordan freaking Davis, the run stopper, the one against our run defense, #1 in the league, is getting sacks too. And we got the best defensive line in football. These guys get an A+++ up in here from BG. These guys get an A++, baby. You know, and I'm so happy. Like you said, I am happy to see Nolan Smith finally get off the snide and get his first sack because we've been waiting for him. I'd be like, wait, man, Nolan looks so good in the offseason. You're talking all this mess. Where he at? And now he finally got his little piece of sack. He got a little piece of sack right there. So hopefully that's more to come from that defensive line. I love him. I give him an A+ too. Linebackers, where are you going with the linebackers?
It's solid. I mean, look, the whole defense as a whole, to me, with the DBs, with the linebackers, with the defensive line, they all get A's. And you stop, like, if you try A as a whole, you know what I mean? Yes, you give a touchdown over the top, you know what I mean? Those kind of like, what happened there? Because you just went, just by him, like, boom, wide open. So I went from an A+ from the line to a total as a whole, the whole unit get an A. Anytime you stop the #1 offense in the league, historic, right?
80 yards for Tyree.
Like, you know what I mean? Historic #1 offense in the league. So I have to give the whole team. So Tyreek Hill had 88 yards, 1 touchdown. But Tua, what did I tell you? What was one of my hot take?
Get to Tua
under 200 yards.
Yeah.
We got 199.
199.
Like, hey, because of the sack yardage, right? So now he was 23 for 32, 199. I said it. I said we got to hold him to under 200 yards, and we got to get about 6 or 7 sacks. But we came, almost 2 away from there. And then I said that we was going to have we was going to rush for 300 yards. That ain't happen. But it's all right. But I told you the 2 of the things was holding Tua, getting pressure on him, and that's it. But that means the team, the defense as a whole get an A. Linebackers, DBs, and the line A. I mean, they played a great game.
Eli Ricks was on fire, man, with those 9-3 plays, man, especially at the end of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He did his job. He's getting his little PT.
That 4th down play, yeah. I mean, get real big. And then we got the ball back. And, yeah, absolutely. So, do I think that he needs to play on the outside? No. I think that Bradbury and Slade need to be on the outside. And then if we got to find a slot corner. I mean, Roby, right? Roby?
Yeah, Roby.
Yeah, he was hurt. He was hurt for last game, so hopefully he's back because I feel like Slade, Bradbury, Roby, and now you got Byard. We got to get healthy though.
Our new starting safety, number 31 and number 32.
Yeah,
Chip and KevyByard.
Yeah.
Howie Roseman strikes again. again.
He did. But I'm a little concerned with Reed, man. Reed, like your rib injuries, man, are not gonna get better. It seemed like he got, his rib busted the first game, was out the second game, was out the third game, and then he came back for again, and boom, he got his rib again. So it seemed like, hey, this is gonna be a long season for Reed Blankenship.
Yeah, but you see this now. Byard, Slade.
I love it.
Bradbury, Carter, Sweat, Reddick, Davis, Cox.
Yeah.
How big of a move do you feel this Kevin trade is going to be for us this year?
I mean, it's a checkmate. Like, it's a checkmate move for me. For me, like, I'm speaking for me, JC. I'm speaking for me. I feel like that our weakness was a safety. But after, like, this dude had 23 interceptions since 2017. 23. So that means that he's averaging almost, right, 4 interceptions a season, right? 2-time All-Pro in 2017 and 2021. Like, he tied for the league in interception in 2017. He's a baller.
He's over 90% in terms of, he had a 90%. I think it was like 92.3% passer rating grade against him. Like, he's a baller.
Like, he got about 4 picks against Dallas. You know what I mean? That's gonna be big. You know what I mean? So it's just one of them things where this was, yes, he's 31 years old, but guess what? He could be our next Malcolm Jenkins, because Malcolm, as a spring chicken now. You know what I mean? And we got him a little bit, I think like 29, 30-ish, whatever he was. But he could be, if you listen to him talk, you played the intro, the clip.
Yes.
I'm telling you right now, if you listen to him talk, that's what we need. Automatically put the C on his goddamn chest, and he's going to lead our defense. Because we got the dogs. He been playing on the Tennessee Titans, right? He been playing on the Tennessee Titans team that's been trash for about 3-4 years now. Yes, they made it to the playoffs, but they never had the talent that the Eagles had, and he's going to be on. So I'm telling you right now, watch. He might come here and have an interception every freaking goddamn game until the end of the season. He might have an interception. That's how aggressive he is. I watched him play last year against the Cowboys, and he picked Dak off last year
and went on the star and opened up. My type of guy. And he's coming home, man. He is from Philadelphia. And any of these players that are from Philadelphia that come home, ball out.
And he was a big Brian Dawkins fan growing up, by the way. So this worked out perfect. This is checkmate. The Eagles, right now, you're on the clock. Are you going to win the Super Bowl or not? Because the defense, adding that safety with Reed or with Sidney Brown, either Reed or Sidney Brown, somebody got to stay healthy, goddammit. Right? We got to have one healthy. But
if they both healthy, that's good depth.
Yeah, absolutely. Matter of fact, I would play 3 safeties, but one would be in the box.
Because he can play the slot too.
Well, Sidney Brown played the slot. Yeah. That's the thing. So put Sidney Brown in the slot, and then you put, Reed and Byard in the back, and then Slade. Your Cunningham is playing great. Nakobe Dean, the speed with Nakobe Dean, I watch him live. The speed with him is outstanding. So the front, woo! This defense could be the real deal. I'm telling you right now, this defense have potential to win a Super Bowl. And this is the first time I said it this year because we made that checkmate move. Checkmate. Now what?
Checkmate.
Nothing nobody else could do. But health is important and scheme is important.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Howie freaking ROSEMAN, baby. I got it all. Go get you one. I got it all. The Matrix Howie ROSEMAN, king of the cap. He got it for pennies. I think his cap hit is only less than $3 million this year for the rest of the season. Howie Roseman, King of the Cap. Link is inside the description. Go get you one. Go get you one. You know, I had to throw my plug in there, but go get you one, man. That's my first shirt I made. I got another shirt too that's coming. It's gonna be really fire. But go get that Howie Roseman King of the Cap shirt. All right, so let's go coaches then. You know what I'm saying? We went to that. Brian Johnson, what are you giving this offensive coordinator for the game plan he had?
I mean, well, an A. You know, I have to give him an A. Yeah. I have to give him an A. I mean, Hurst threw for 31 times. Like, he threw 31 times, and we ran for 34. So definitely we were balanced, right? I mean, it wasn't his fault that Hurst fumbled the ball and threw an interception. So he called a good game plan. He literally called a great game plan against the team that I said the way to beat the Dolphins is to keep Tua on the sideline. And he kept on calling the run plays, even though some of them wasn't going too far. But we just got it. We got just enough to make sure the push touch, you know, the tush push. Matter of fact, after that, the brotherly shove worked.
The brotherly shove.
We got just enough. And then Goddard got involved, a touchdown. You know, Smitty was involved. AJ Brown was involved. So, you know, Julio Jones even was involved. So all our playmakers was involved. So I have to give him an A.
All right. You made it. I wasn't going to give him no A, but the way you just drill that out there with the truth, you know what I'm saying? With the truth, you know, I'm gonna give him an A minus. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he went away from Swift in the middle of the part of the football game. I know in the early stage he was there, at the end he was there. Keep him going throughout the whole football game, man. Like, keep this guy rolling. Other than that, you did a great job out there. Everybody spread the ball around. Goddard got the ball. You know, AJ got the ball. So many had opportunities. Everybody had a chance to do this thing. So. Yeah, man, I'm giving them an A minus for that game. What about Mr. Desai?
A plus. I mean, that was a masterful game plan on the side. A masterful. Like, that was because the Miami Dolphins, if you saw the stats for their rushing over the past 5 games was 100 plus on everybody. And to keep them, like, to stop the Dolphins 45 yards rushing. The Dolphins had 45 yards rushing. They came in too, because the 6 yards count too, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they came into the game 180, 160. We stopped on 45 yards rushing and Tua under 200 yards throwing. Yo, we held them to total offense was like, man, I like 216 total offense. Like,
what?
Yo, we held them under 300 yards easy for the number one offense. So I have to give Sean Desai, shout out to him, cap off to him. You know what I mean? Cap off to Desai. You know what I mean? Cap off to him.
He's making me a believer for sure. That was a wait and see for me. He is definitely showing me.
Well, not yet.
Too early?
I need to see this against Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen.
What? This is the best offense we're going to face all year.
See, the best offense doesn't mean the best quarterback or the best team.
Tua's better than Dak?
No, listen to me. Rivalry games are different, all right? So in Kansas City, we haven't beat them since Andy Reid got there. And then Josh Allen, yes, they lost, but guess what? He's that dog, right? He's going to run. He's going to throw. So I need to see him against those 3 teams, and I tell you, I'm sold. Right now, a great game plan. Congratulations. You know, hey, Kelly Green Knight. Hey, we got the dub. That's it.
Yeah, I gotta give him an A plus, man. This guy's Doing great things out there, man. He's doing great things out there with his defense. I love his adjustments. That's the biggest thing for me. We're seeing a defense coordinator make adjustments when he needs to make them. And he's doing it fast. Like you said, we stopped the number one offense in the league. We stopped them to less than 300 yards. That's when you know you did your job. We got a turnover. We got sacks. I said we need to get a turnover. We got that. Big play Slade did that for us. We got sacks. We did what we had to do on that defensive side of the ball. I'm definitely getting them an A plus as well. So, Howie Roseman, these are some trade options that, over the last little bit, look at these trades Howie made, man. Look at these trades. A.J. Brown, a first and a third. Darius Slay, a third and a fifth. Byard, a fifth and a sixth. And Edmonds, our crappiest safety we had on the roster. Swift, a fourth and a seventh. This guy right here is making magic happen.
Yeah, I mean,
which one out of those would you say is the best trade value?
I mean, yo, I like to say, Slay and Brown.
Slay and Brown.
Those two, because
first and a third for Brown.
Huh?
That's worth it.
Oh, absolutely worth it 20 times over. And then Slay, he kept us steady on that one side, right? At least the one side, we know that defense is big, you know what I mean? So I would say Slay and Brown. Byard, checkmate. Swift, a big offseason move. But the best are between Slay and Brown. I had to say Brown because you put your young quarterback, you know what I mean? Yes, even if defense is giving up 30, 40 points, right? But at least you put your young quarterback with the wide receiver that can go get the ball. But Slay don't get too many picks. He only got his second or third pick this year?
This year, but he's been picking them up every year he's been here.
Nah, he averaged about 3 picks a year. So, he averaged about 3 picks a year. If that. So, but A.J. Brown opens up the offense. That's the thing. A.J. Brown opens up the offense.
Look, I have a pick you're talking about first and a third. Those are really high picks compared to a third.
It doesn't matter. It's
a
done.
Third and a fifth or a fourth and a seventh?
No. F them picks. F them
fifth and a sixth for Byard?
F them picks. You tell me which
he hasn't played yet, but it's looking like that.
Changed the culture in Philly.
The best move he made.
A.J. Brown changed the culture in Philly. Period.
Chad, let us know which out of all these moves from Howie Rose, the king of the cap, which one do you think is going to be the most impactful? When it's all said and done for the Philadelphia Eagles. The A.J. Brown pick, and I know A.J.'s a beast, man. He's about to break Calvin Johnson's record. I don't care what JC talks about. The truth is he's about to break the record for sure. And I get it with this fifth straight. Is it the fifth or he already got 5?
Who?
AJ.
He needs one more
to get 5.
Yeah.
So he needs 2 to break the record.
Yo, AJ is so easy, man. That's like T.O., man. That's like T.O. We can never get. I mean, okay, even if our defense sucks, you could hope that our offense could score because of AJ. You know what I mean? So it's just one of them things, man. So AJ to me is the best thing. So
that's what well, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? We done covered everything tonight. We done did what we have to do.
No, we did not.
What we missed?
Commanders coming up. The
Commanders, yes. Let's talk.
Commanders coming up this Sunday, and I will be there. So we definitely gotta talk about that. And
let's talk about it, JC. What you want to see from this Commanders game?
Yo, I already tweeted out the day after. Yo, look. First of all, I live in the DMV, right? So now I listen to the radio station. The day after the Commanders played the Philadelphia Eagles to the wire, took them to overtime. You know what them sorry, pathetic sorry, pathetic, sorry asses radio station Commanders did?
What did you?
They played their victory song all day.
What?
They said this was a moral victory. They took the Eagles to overtime and should have won. They played one of their best games, and to them, that was a win.
I know what the left hand up song.
No. Like the other Commander song, like man, no. The left hand song was a fan that's doing it, but the Commanders have a song, just like the Eagles score touchdown. Fly, Eagles, fly. The Commanders have a sorry ass song, and they played it the whole day, every session.
After they lost.
After the loss because they took the Eagles into overtime. At the time, remember when we played the Commanders, the Commanders was what, like 3-1, 2-1,
yeah,
and they got the backs blown out by the Bills. They lost to the Eagles. They lost to the Bears. So since they did that thing, that moral victory, they are 1-3. They literally don't. They lost to the Giants, the Bills, they lost to the Eagles. So they are 1-3 in the last 4 games. But absolutely. So my biggest thing is this. This game right here is big for us, because next week, after the Commanders, we got Cowboys week, right? And I don't want us to look ahead at all. I want us to focus on the Commanders. The Commanders are coming off a loss, and they're going to be mad, pissed off, motivated. But guess what? So are we.
Yeah.
Y'all been talking shit since y'all, played us, like in week 3 or 4, and now y'all thought that y'all should have won. Guess what? We about to invade the Commander Stadium on Sunday, and I will be there. And we about to invade that stadium, and Sam Howell, my boy, Sam Howell will be benched in the 4th quarter because we will be up by double digits and 6-7 sacks into the game. Sam Howell will be on the bench.
Yeah, facts, man. I think it's going to be a slaughter. It's not like last time. I think we blew them out last time, and then the next time we played them, they beat us. It's like you said, since it went to overtime, I think they want to go ahead and make sure this game don't go to overtime. We're going to go in there and let them know that, no, y'all weren't really that close. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not really that close of a football team.
No.
Howell's been sacked 4 times and damn David Carr. That's bad. That's bad. And the way our defense is lining up right now, Carter needs to get back on that sack track. Jordan Davis needs another sack. Sweat needs to keep popping these sacks off. Reddick on a terror of sacks. We about to go in there and whoop some ass. This game's not going to be close. I feel like it's going to be a blowout. It's going to be nice. And I can't wait to see it, man. I'm so jealous you'll be there, man. You're going to be right there at prime time. We need to get some Commanders. We need to try to get another show, maybe like Friday or Saturday, get some of these Commander guys on the show. Like Rio, Big Simple, some of these guys. Let's get them on a show and let's hear what they got to say. Let's hear them talk. They talk.
Yeah,
about getting that L.
It'll be hard for me, man. Hey, I'm busy as hell this week, man. Just some personal stuff, but
it's all good.
We'll see, But definitely, man. Look, the Commanders. Okay, congratulations. Hey,
they lost.
I respect them because they are in our division. But besides that, man, I could care less, man. Sam Howell, he's okay. Sam Howell has been sacked 40 times already.
What else Heineke at? Is he on the team still?
He's with the Falcons.
Oh.
So their offensive line is bad. And I feel like that Sean Desai should go. If he wants to say, hey, if you want to capitalize on stopping the Dolphins, go out and sack Sam Howell 15 times. Because that's exactly what can happen. That is exactly what can happen.
15 times?
Ass. Like 30. The worst offensive line in football is the Commanders.
Is it?
Worst offensive line in football. Maybe the 31st. But
we need at least 10 sacks then. We need 10
every team. Yo, the Giants only had 5 sacks on the season. They got 5 sacks in the first half.
They did. How many did they end up with? How many did
They
they end up with? Do you remember? Do you know?
Probably like 6.
6.
Because they kind of fixed this issue in the second half. But I mean, I'm just saying, yo, the Bears, 5 sacks on the season. They got 5 that one night. I'm telling you, everybody, yo, we got 5 sacks on Sam Howell. Everybody that played the Commanders, they're at 40 right now. It's either 5, 6 sacks. So that's why he's at 40 right now. So Carter will play. Carter will be healthy again because he didn't play a lot last game, by the way.
He didn't?
He was sideline a lot. Carter was like he was on sideline a lot. So he probably was trying to, just still trying to deal with the issue. But yeah, I think the Eagles should at least get 8 to 10 sacks this upcoming game and at least stick to the running game and at least pick Sam Howell off 2-3 times.
I think it could be one of those games, but I really feel like we really haven't had one of these games yet. It's going to be a turnover game. Why don't we get like 4 or 5 turnovers and a total destruction of the Commanders for the clean sweep of the Commanders?
Yeah. I mean, but they're definitely not going to beat the Eagles. I do have the Eagles winning this game. Like, man, I want to say like 40 to like 17.
Damn, that's a good one. That's what I was gonna say. 42-17.
Yeah, I do. Because I feel like the first game was so close that they're gonna watch the tape. Man, they're gonna make the quick throws. You take the quick throws away, and that's what Philly wasn't doing. That the quick throws was like boom, 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 the screen. You go back and watch game 1. If you're Sean Desire, if you do not make adjustment to try and play everybody a little bit closer and stop the quick throws in the middle, I should fire you because I'm right here watching the game. I'm like, quick throws. It's on the middle, quick throws. It wasn't nothing deep at all. It was in the middle, screen out because they were trying to protect Sam Howell from getting sacked. So now adjust. You got the dogs, you got safety help, your linebackers. Matter of fact, that's the game that Cunningham went off. 3 sacks.
Yep.
And Nakobe Dean was not there.
Yep.
So and now Dean is there, Cunningham is there. Byrd is gonna be playing. You know what
I mean?
Sidney Brown. You know what I mean? So we having all of our dogs on defense. So this game should be 40-17. Sam Howell should be on the bench in the fourth quarter with 7-8 sacks on his back and 2-3 interceptions. You know what I mean? So, hey.
I love it. And it's going to come down to this man right here, Jalen freaking Hurts, laying the smack down on the Commanders' candy ass. It's going to be nice, man.
Yeah.
42-17 Eagles. Any last words from you, my guy? JC, let's get him.
Hey, look, I feel like if the Eagles go into the bye 8-1, the Commanders and Cowboys, the Eagles have a chance to take a stranglehold on this division by beating back-to-back opponents to move to 8-1 to at least being 3 games in the division because head-to-head count as 1.5. So now you're ready. You know what I mean? So 8-1 to go into bye. Just stay focused. Stay focused, Philly. Stay focused. You know what I mean? Hey, with Kelsey, with Nick Sirianni, with Jalen Hurts, I know this team is not going to look ahead because the next week is Cowboys coming to Philly. It's easy to look past the Commanders, but do not look past the Commanders. Go handle business, and everything will work out.
Yeah, man, I said it already, like, with that Jets game, man, like, we play down the competition. This is not the game to do it. Yeah. I want to sweep this division. I don't think anybody in this division should get a win against our football team. And it starts now with the first team getting swept. Let's go sweep these Commanders. Let's go show them that they are not even sniffing our Josh traps in this division at all, man. For real. They're not on our level. We way better than that. We built a lot different. and it shouldn't even be close, you know. But I don't want to get over excited because remember last time we're like, oh, we're gonna blow out the Jets. I do worry about playing down to our, you know, the opponent's level, and that's what the Eagles are known to do when they do lose football games. Jalen Hurts only lost 2 football games. Can't say it's known for Jalen, but I do know that's what happens. So stay focused, like he said. Stay focused. Let's go get this W, and let's go to Dallas, baby. Let's go to Dallas and destroy those Cowgirls next. And we definitely get into that. But hey, thank all you guys for stopping by. Thank all you guys on the replay.
That like button. That's
that like, get that subscribe. Get you your Howie Roseman King of the Cap shirts, baby. With the city of Philly, the Matrix. It's amazing shirt, man. You know, we just sold at least about, I think we sold like 25 of them, 25, 50 of them. So let's go out there and get you
man. Derrick Henry is in the chat. Look. Hey, Derrick Henry was like, tell the Eagles come get me. All right, King Henry.
Hey, we're getting you, Derrick. We're getting you, baby. Hey, if it happens, that would be the icing on the goddamn cake. We got Derrick Henry. You might as well just go ahead and get your Vegas tickets ready now. We're gonna be meeting y'all in Vegas on the Vegas edition of The Truth. Inside of the what's the best casino in Vegas right now? What's the best casino in Vegas?
But
hey, salute to all you guys. Fly Eagles fly, and we out.
Go Birds.
Peace.
On everybody, man, and welcome to the